got to our hotel in Aberdeen, and Scott is sleeping because he's never able to sleep on the plane. This is sort of a newer hotel in downtown Aberdeen. The town looks, hello. Got my raincoat on. One. I'm assuming one. Let's go explore. I'm gonna go see if I can find something to eat. So, gusts of wind come up, and it kind of blows me over a little bit. I am not somebody who is going to be painting. Wait! Oh! Okay. What was that? That is, I think that's Grace's space. Literally right across the street from our hotel. See? Our hotel is that kind of modern 60s thing. Okay, right down the stairs. Yeah, I think a lot of places in Europe, like they have these grocery stores and these like food halls kind of in malls, which is convenient. This is excellent. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go find some snacks. So we're kind of in the historic downtown area. Oh, look at that. We'll have to explore some of the newer buildings. The taxi driver was telling us that this is really just oil and gas town. It's pretty big deal. So this is our kind of new hotel. I'm trying to find a place that was like walkable. I guess there was a Costa right across the street. It didn't show up on my phone. I guess this week is supposed to be, I mean, I definitely have sort of winter clothes. This way for Provost Skeen's house. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we'll probably be doing that, right? It's nice to be out. It's nice that the sun is shining. I guess it's probably supposed to rain a little bit, but it's definitely windy. I have no idea how people can paint in this. I just don't know. I'm so excited. I found natural cashews. They had a whole section of really, really good looking sushi. And, sorry, I thought you know, one of those tuna salads and some dates. And they also give a little silverware. And I got a bag that says Scotland on it. All right, now I'm gonna see how far I'm willing to walk with this bag, because I could just go right back to the hotel, but I kind of want to walk around. It's so pretty out and the sun's out. I think I will. Usually I love to carry a backpack. Wind! You know, and then everything goes in your backpack. It was funny because the taxi driver even said, while he was driving us to our hotel, he goes, "What do you think of this city? What's your first impressions?" And I mean, it just, yeah, it's great buildings. And I said it looked like a port town. And he says, yeah, everything is just gray. So that the economy is really, really slowed down because of the oil and gas industry has gotten, I guess, less. So maybe tourism, I guess there's probably, oh, hey, let's see what's up here. Okay. I can tell I'm probably not going to be carrying this bag of food forever. Probably just walk around the block. So this is like turf. You definitely do hear a lot of seagulls because you're right by the water. A lot of the buildings look, I would have to say, you know, like they're in the 50s, 60s, or 70s. And then there's obviously very, very old stuff. Our hotel looks like it's probably the most modern thing around. I hear a street performer. Oh, it looks like a beautiful church. We'll definitely have to go in there. I love seeing churches. But I bet you there's a lot of charm and a lot of things that are still so, you know, kind of untouched. Oh, this is cute. So this is a Thursday. A lot to walk around tomorrow and explore these little streets. It's kind of fun. It reminds me of like 70s movie. I mean, this is kind of sad right next to our hotel, but it's kind of fun to see places that haven't been gentrified. You know, you get to see buildings in their in what they were been like since the 70s. I mean, I guess I get into that a little bit. That's why it was fun to visit like New York in the olden days before it got all expensive and glossy. The Wee Pub. Oh, I saw that on my phone. Is it even still in business? Oh, no. Oh, that's sad. It's hard, probably because it's on this little side street. I had my little adventure. I'm gonna go back, eat my sushi, watch Wimbledon. Okay, yeah, the hotel is this. The singing from that courtyard in that street was, he's just letting strangers, just, you know, anyone can come up and start singing. No, it doesn't sound pretty, but everyday heroes. I guess I'm just getting annoyed with carrying this food around. Oh, fascinating. Probably famous people from this area. That's nice. It's fun to see.
Out to the Patrick Point.
Oh, where's that?
Which is just at the bottom, south side of the harbour.
Oh, that's your favorite place?
Yeah, it's not as far as you want to go.
Oh, well, you can take us there.
You want to go there?
I trust you. I was just looking on my phone. I thought, oh, well, maybe that's a pretty spot.
Well, there was, last time I was up there was a cafe, but it hadn't opened yet, so it might be open by now. So
Okay.
it might be, yeah, come there. you can see, if you go to the top of the hill over there, you can see the city and watch the boats going around that.
Is there anywhere you can like walk on a path or walk a little bit along the water?
I think you can get down to the water from there, yeah.
Okay. So our cab that was taking us from the airport to our hotel said that you guys are really big in like oil and gas, but maybe like it's not as big a thing anymore.
No, not like that.
Yeah. Because yeah, these like ships and these factories kind of like they crowd your view. You don't get to see you don't get to see the ocean as much. You have to kind of drive out.
There's lots of nice places. The nice beaches are north of Aberdeen.
Oh.
I like it up at a place called Newground.
Okay.
There's a seal colony up there.
Oh my gosh, how far is that?
It's about 12, 13 miles.
Okay, not bad.
If you park at the golf course there, you can walk down the estuary to the beach, and there's always seals there, sometimes thousands.
Oh, neat. I kind of like seeing these sort of be like back streets.
What's left of it?
Oh. So a lot of these places have like shut down?
Some of them are still open.
Yeah.
Not too busy today, so it doesn't smell like fish, but it often smells like fish from the boat.
And what is like the number one fish they catch?
I think it's Aberdeen.
Okay.
Well, I'm not an expert.
Yeah. You're not an expert, you just eat it. You don't catch it.
This is so fun to see. Thank you for taking us.
I know, I kind of asked him. I said, where did he think was the prettiest? Wait, what's that building? Is that like for lookout, that black and white?
Something to do with that, yeah.
Yeah, the ship.
The place with the curved top, the smaller one, that's a restaurant.
Oh.
Silver Dollars it's called.
Silver dollars?
Oh, the road's closed.
Uh-oh.
There you go. Oh, well.
Wait, there's people walking.
We can walk.
You
past
can walk
this,
it
so
if
this
you
could
want,
be a
yeah.
place
I was only going to take you a quarter of a mile further down anyway.
We can just walk down.
Okay, so Lois, what do you think?
You can walk from here all the way to the big lighthouse, which is probably about a mile away.
Oh, that's...
Would there be taxis there, or is that too long?
No, that's...
Not if the road's closed. You'd have to walk back to
I see.
here.
I see. Okay, yeah, we probably shouldn't do that because we got a couple people who have.
Well, I know Scotland a little bit.
We've never been to Yorkshire, so we're excited to see it.
Yeah, no, never. We've only been to London.
Yorkshire's
Brought you
really
from
nice
Yorkshire?
place.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I used to cycle to Skipton on a weekend when I was a kid.
Oh,
About 20 miles from where I lived.
that's so great. So are these big fishing boats, or what do they do?
No, these are oil industry boats.
Oh.
It's probably a diving boat. It's probably got divers on there.
Oh yeah, big platform, probably for a helicopter.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I saw a lot of windmills on the flight.
In the water.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
Not a whole lot.
that's where a lot of them are off the coasts all over the place because that's where you get the uninterpreted wind.
Uninterpreted.
If I can drop you off near this bridge somewhere, you can walk across the bridge.
The trains here are great.
You know, I'll drop you off at this entrance to this farm.
Okay.
You go across the bridge and that's you on the coastal trail.
I can't believe you haven't walked it.
No.
Yeah. I guess wherever we live in a place, we never take the time to do like touristy things. That's
That
for
is
sure.
true, you tend to.
So now,
Okay, so I guess we're...
taxi back.
The problem is, here we are.
So we got dropped off on the side of the road, and he was very nice, but he just said, just tell the cab people that you're on the side of the road near Dooney's Berry Farm, and they'll pick you up. Because there's no, marker. in the photos on my phone, it did say that there was like these coastal views where you could look and see down and see the rocks. But unfortunately, Lois won't be able to go super far, but we'll just see how far we get. You get industry on the right, and you get nature on the left.
It looks like it's just like a roadside plant.
Yeah. But at least it's not cold. Scott is a daredevil. Like, I seriously want to walk on this grass, but it's really bumpy and I'm a chicken. So I'm just thinking like I'll walk to the top. And then I will like fumble over. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I love it when you don't really know what you're gonna get. And it's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna get closer.
You know, the next,
We think that this is a shelter for like sheep or something.
there's people running towards the water over there, so you can just hop over.
Oh, I do. Yep, that's where on my phone it says
Yeah.
the path to the
Yeah.
pretty pictures that I saw on my phone. I love the photographers. Scott and I just have phones. We are average travelers. But it's pleasant. It was super duper windy yesterday, and even this morning. I would love to see some sheep. I bet you these area like are maybe rented, or maybe people bring sheep here and they probably rotate them. But we've been seeing wild daisies, wild foxglove, something that looks like Queen Anne's lace but isn't. I think that's like guano, that bird poop. When Scott and I were in, where were we? Peru. We went on a boat and they took us to these islands where it's like famous for this guano that they would actually take and use for certain things. Look, there's people down there fishing. Oh, I'm so happy we came. So this is what I saw on my phone. And the funny thing is that the taxi driver didn't even know about this. And there's no real place to park. It literally, they let you off on the side of the road. Look at those signs. Hard to even read. Oh my gosh. So I think we could walk down this way and then go back up and walk down that way. I want to ask how those people got here. Where did they park their car? There's tons of beautiful wildflowers that Desiree is like investigating with her phone. Ooh! And there's a train. This is what I saw on my phone. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see if we can get a good view. Although the best view might be up there behind that fence. Of course we needed to come here. It's funny that the hotel lady, she was a little grumpy. I mean, it only took us like 8 minutes to get here. And then the cab guy, he didn't really even know where we were going. I think he's new. He said he was from Yorkshire. Okay, so now you know, if you come to Aberdeen, come to this coastal path. If you can walk very far, it's obviously not a big deal. There's probably a parking area up there near some industrial things. The cab will just let you off at that bridge. So then you can just walk over here. But it's, I mean, it's cloudy today. But I could just imagine if the sun was out. But hey, you know what? If the sun was out, it wouldn't seem like England. It needs to be kind of like overcast a little bit. Because you know what? Greens look more beautiful in overcast. These are the things that look like Queen Anne's glove, right? No, Queen Anne's lace? Queen Anne lace. I'm getting foxglove and Queen Anne lace. My mouth is wanting to say both of them. Oh my gosh. The birds. I want you to see my new green coat. And it's really not that cold. I think it's probably mainly cold when it is windy. I mean, it is summer. It is July 5th. Yeah. Just wanted you to see me in the sky. I had to take my sunglasses off because you have to like see these colors without, sunglasses, it's not sunny, but it's glary because the sky is so white from clouds. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. See, I can hold on to this. Oh my gosh. The sun came out a little bit. Oh, there's Lois. She's coming. Unfortunately, I think she hurt her foot. She's wearing one of those soft casts, but she can still walk. She just has to protect it. Oh my gosh. This is what Aberdeen has to offer. I don't think they have a lot in town. And that's why I feel like the hotel and the taxi driver should have known about this. Now you guys know. And I'm sure it's all along this coast here. This is just one spot.
There's something under the water here.
It's a
You see
bird
it?
that's going underwater.
Yeah.
Oh, diving and like fishing?
Yeah.
This is great. Love it.
I know. They should be promoting this stuff more.
See, here's the trail that goes along.
Yeah, and there's even a trail you see over there. Yeah. I think we have to go one more pass over. Scottish thistle. I mean, it's a little bit windy, but it's not chilly. They were fighting for something there. A whole bunch of them. I have to wear sunglasses, unfortunately, but it does change the color. I want to show you, I bought this. It's a lavalier mic, and I attached something to my phone, so when Scott and I are traveling, I can give him one of these too. So in the past, when I've tried to film him painting or trying to do these vlogs or something, if I'm too far away from the phone, you know, the voice, or maybe there's like external sounds, like when we were in the cab. Now when Scott's painting, I can ask him questions, and this perfectly like captures the voice and like takes away like other sounds and stuff. I just like, I just love toys. I love playing with these toys. I'm kind of walking on the other side just to see what it looks like. Scott and Desiree kind of walked that way, but I just thought I would go off and see what, oh, there's some more walkers. Obviously, this is very popular. This is a path, obviously, that leads down. But you know what? I mean, come on. If you don't have walking sticks and stuff, I mean, I could just see slipping and then trying to get back up. That would not be fun. This is obviously another cove just over the bend. I don't know how easy it is to see. It's much smaller, but that's where the fishermen are down there. Aberdeen's coastal path. So the different types of birds, the different types of plants, primrose, heath spotted orchid, oh, and dolphins and porpoises. So that's the map. Okay, so you can actually walk all the way up to the lighthouse. I think our taxi driver was wanting to take us there, but the road was closed. We won't be able to walk super far because of Lois, but I'm totally fine with that. Oh, look at these. Are these bluebells? I don't know. There they are. I'm gonna see. I'm too nervous to actually walk down there. I'm sorry. You have a chicken as a guide, but I bet you the path was meant to stay on the path. A little bit smaller, a little bit harder to see. I'm gonna see how much farther. I might go another like 5 minutes down this way. Well, this is something that the other one didn't have. A beautiful waterfall. That one right there is very, very loud lungs, that one. It is singing a song. This third cove looks a little bit wider. This is, I think, where the fishermen are. You know, I don't want to go down way too far because then you have to actually come back up. And that's the least favorite part. Scott always laughs at me. He says that's his favorite part is going up, and mine isn't. So I don't think I can actually hold the camera and do this. I think I'm just going to go down to that spot. So we're waiting on this road because the only way to get a taxi is to call one. And so they're trying to hitchhike because we can't really understand what the lady said, and we couldn't download the app, and the other app we did wouldn't work. So this always makes me nervous. Now, of course, we could walk it, but Lois can't, so we need a taxi. So the church says closed until further notice, which sounds very ominous. Because that doesn't sound like they're hopeful that they're going to open up. Oh, what does this say? This says something in Latin, but 1675. Okay. Here lie the mortal remains of George Bannerman. Okay. No, but he died in 1870. This church, goes all the way around. I guess this is Maréchal College, so I don't think it's open to the public. We just took a taxi back from the path, which was funny because we were literally on the side of the road and did not trust the fact that they were going to pick us up. Another taxi driver, unfortunately, that wasn't super proud of his city. I mean, isn't that sad? I hate to say it, but like it seems like the taxi drivers, they don't really have things to offer, or like, you know, we were asked him like, where would we go, and he's like, he's like, why did you come here? And so that makes me sad because I do think there's beauty here. I mean, the coast is stunning, and I think when people live in a place, they don't realize how beautiful it is. And I just think Robert the Bruce, King of Scots, 1306 to 1329. I don't think they know how to promote this city. I feel like they would just hire me, I could get it going, and they really do need like that path. They just need something like a destination, like a little cafe. I mean, and a place to actually drop people off and pick people up. But we made it back. Oh, there's a Starbucks. Okay, I'm gonna see what pretty buildings are around. So Scott and I are going for a walk, and thought we'd walk in this beautiful cemetery. Oh, it smells like cut grass. I love that. The Kirkyard of St. Nicholas. Oh, this looks very, very, very fun. All the tombstones, because they probably let the grass grow so long before they cut it, you know, all the tombstones are green. You know, with the kind of the cutting clippings of, oh, over there was where I saw the music before. So that's where that kind of area was. Let's see what this says. carver and gilder in Aberdeen. So he died in 1844.
Died 1832.
So I think there's multiple people here. Oh, look, they even have like some, oh, they even made like benches. I don't think you're supposed to sit on them, but they look like benches. Or picnic tables. But there's a lot of them in here. Fascinating. I've never seen that before. Where there are tombstones that actually look like tables. 1831. Oh, hey, he was age 71. That's pretty good. 1843. Died at 71. These are pretty good ages. Cemeteries are kind of fun. Oh, I like the script on this. See how it's like curly cube? 1808. I wonder if you get closer and closer to the church, they get, you know, older and older and older.
There was first one was that was.
Yeah, but this one was
1830s.
1808 right there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I was wondering if they got older and older as we got over. And they get all these picnic tables. Gosh, let's see if we can go in. I like this one. Here, if you look in the Old English, how they put it. Here lies, under the hop of Oblis said resurrection, Jean Lumsden, Pouse to Captain John Anderson. Oh, that's probably spouse,
Well,
but
in
Pouse, spouse.
1684, that would be
Who
2
departed.
years after the church was started to be built.
Oh.
It took several decades.
So this
to be
church was
finished.
built when, Scott?
It started in 1682.
1682. Oh my God, I would love to explore this abandoned church. I would love it. Oh, there's more tables over here. Have you guys ever seen this before? Where it's like all tables. I don't know. You can speak through if you don't, if you're not into cemeteries, but this is, I would say, probably what they consider maybe one of their parks because it's a walkthrough. It kind of leads you from one street to another, so people probably use it as a meeting place. We're just walking down the street in these cute little sideways. Unfortunately, there are drunk people, and the drunk people are saying things to each other across the street, to other drunk people. And I saw police, but it doesn't seem like the lady did anything. So that's the problem also in Europe. I mean, it's not horrible, but I don't think it's illegal, I guess, just to sit in a corner and be drunk and start yelling at other drunk people. I mean, this is like a small Edinburgh. If they could get their act together, it could be so amazing. Yeah, just waiting for this place to be gentrified. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay, remember, look both ways. Cars are going in opposite directions. Oh, look at this. That's cool. Patagonian Court. All right. Robert the Bruce chased the English down Patagonia Court and up Corby Hill, having laid siege to Aberdeen Castle.
So this is the
Okay, you know, maybe we'll go see Aberdeen Castle tomorrow.
yeah, it's a great idea.
It's a Saturday, but I bet you it won't be that bad.
It's a great idea.
They've turned this church into a bar and kind of a nightclub. I bet you COVID really hit this place hard. But I mean, there's so many cool things about it. I kind of love actually seeing, oh, there's a cute little pub. The Wild Boar. That actually looks charming in there. When you get to see cities before everybody like spent money and cleaned them up, you get to see like what buildings really were about. Traditional fish and chips, a mushroom veggie chili, and then like a special spicy hummus. We're at this really cute restaurant, the Wild Boar. They've kind of kept it pretty, but it's high class. Has a stone, kind of a pub atmosphere, but I would say, you know, a little bit higher end. Stopping here for lunch. It looks like they definitely put a new lion there. It was very smoothed out and very modern.
Art Deco.
Yeah, we're just kind of walking down the streets. It looks like, oh, I thought this was going to be a bridge to water, but now looks like it's just a bridge to an expressway. But it looks like they're trying to make some walk areas over there. Oh, and there's a neat little garden area over there. So this whole town was kind of built on granite. We're getting picked up today. It's sort of cloudy and drizzly, but perfect day to go see a museum. This is literally just a block from our hotel, and this is the Maritime Museum. And I googled it, and there were a couple paintings that are supposed to be here that are nice, so we'll see. We're pretty close to the wharf here, so you see how over here to the left we can see boats. Oh. Yeah, I wonder what that is. Yeah, that's a cruise ship. I don't think so, but it could be some kind of cruise ship. So when I Googled the Maritime Museum, it said that the paintings were here, but I guess I bet you anything that over time the collection was moved to another building, a building that Scott and I were thinking we didn't really want to see. Because sometimes when we go to see museums, they are, oh, there's the dock. They moved the art collection from the rich guy over there. Oh, we saw one of those on that drive where the helipad was on top. But this looks like one of those oil things that are in the middle of the ocean. I will do a quick walkthrough. People that are into boat stuff. Oh, these are like where people sleep. This is like probably what it looks like in a cabin. Quick. Oh, this is exciting. The different gloves that they would wear. Okay. Oh, that looks like a door. So the museum is free, so that always makes it nicer. I was hoping that they would have some kind of big ship in here, you know, like how you see in like Sweden or Norway. But I don't think they do, but that would be cool. Huh. I wonder if you get to see inside. That looks really dark in there. Oh, it's like a little movie. Not interested. Okay. This is how I see museums. This looks like, oh, an office that they took to how they would draw ships. Okay. I feel bad. Sometimes I get through museums in record time, and the receptionist will be like, did you see everything? And I'm like, yeah, I skimmed everything. Look at this. Would you be willing to go in one of these? I don't think so. Look at that's the propeller. Oh my gosh. You'd have to be pretty brave to get into one of those. Or one of these. That, you see that they got the costumes, you know, and people are inspired by sci-fi movies like Star Wars. Look at those boots. To keep probably people weighted down. This is kind of interesting. The Empire of Hot Chocolate. Oh, that's interesting. Long pepper. David Farquharson. That's not bad. I'm sorry, the glare. They definitely need non-glare glass. But I mean, it definitely has softer edges than you would see some paintings of this style. I know, it really is beautiful, but as you get close to it, the glare isn't great. But it's
Very painterly.
it's very painterly, for sure. Yeah, no, they need non-glare. P.L. Forbes, a little watercolor. Very old houses in Aberdeen. I know there's a street that we should have walked down that kind of kept the old houses, and we just, you know, we were kind of tired yesterday. I guess if we were here one more day, that's what we would do. Oh, like whaling stuff. Oh, I can tell that the colors in here are really pretty. Edward Aubrey Hunt. They don't say exactly, but he died in 1922, but I see some beautiful pinks. They obviously had a really, really amazing art colony here. It's not showing up in the camera, but very painterly, just like that other one. And also, I'm trying not to get my figure in there. Wooden deck house was found on most ships built 100 to 200 years ago. Oh my God, look at how big that light is. That is actually pretty cool. That's, you know, from a lighthouse. Wow, I love that. Well, I kind of rushed through here, sorry. But I think we're gonna go to that other museum that we thought was more modern art and see, I guess there's a water house there. We raced to that maritime museum and I decided to do just a little bit around the square because that thingamajig in the middle, which is like that little stone gazebo, and it kind of needs to be cleaned, unfortunately. I don't think that looks, that is definitely not original, that sculpture. Somebody just put that up there. That is funny. So it's a Saturday morning. It's a little bit quiet, but I thought I'd just show, and the water is right through that opening. Just in case you see photos of Aberdeen, that's kind of famous. So the Maritime Museum and our hotel is literally just a block from here. And we're walking back to the art gallery / museum that we didn't want to go in yesterday because it just had a whole bunch of modern pictures in the front, and see what's there. Fortunately, this water house doesn't have non-glare glass. so I'm gonna have to shoot from the side a lot. This dress is fantastic. I mean, the designs on it. This museum and the Maritime Museum are free, but walking over here, oh my gosh, and they don't have any air conditioning in here. So wear layers because I'm literally boiling now. Oh, luckily it's literally right here. So who did this again? James Guthrie, 1883. Wow, and you know what? The lighting in here is great, and they obviously have non-glare glass.
This is wonderful.
Yeah, it's so nice to be able to see like the actual textures. Scott's getting in there.
I love it.
I do feel like I have to take off my sweater now. I mean, there's textures, but you can tell it's not really, really thick. I mean, like the skirt is relatively smooth. You wonder if that was smoothed out with like a finger or a tool. And then there's other parts that you can tell have just been layered over and over again, but not like really thick, almost like a dry brush. The lights are a little bit dim in here, but that makes it so that there's not like really strong contrast on the painting. I'm gonna say that this is about a 40 by 60. Yeah, it's really nice. I've successfully taken off my jacket, my vest, my sweater. I can't take off anything else. This painting is pretty dark and very, very glary. I guess, yeah, they're having some kind of craft fair, which actually gets the people in here, which is nice. I will look around. It says the title is Penelope and the Suitors, 1912. It definitely is, unfortunately, one of those type of paintings that probably are better to see on the internet, because look at the glare. And we're even in a room that doesn't have like windows, so it's all the spotlights are making this. It's really annoying. It's hard to get any sort of video on this.
It's great to see it in person now.
Yeah.
I love it.
Maybe Scott will get some good photos that I can post, but just too many pieces from, you know, the spotlights showing through. So who is this artist? Moroccan Travels in 1912, James McBay visited Morocco. That's nice. You can tell that the lights are flickering a little bit. Very handsome, very intense. So he did etchings and watercolors. Oh, that one's really nice. Oh, bullfighting? Wow. Oh, this is Sir John Lavery, The Tennis Party. It's one of the few paintings that does not have glare. Some of the paintings I would love to show you, but it's like a waste of time, unfortunately. One thing that's really great about this painting is that notice how all the faces are very muted. Even though it's a figurative piece, this is something I think us artists all have to learn, is keep these tiny little faces very simple. Don't go in there and show all the details, because then it takes you away from the larger design. I like this, especially the girl with the tennis racket, or young lady. So this is pretty big. I'm gonna say it's about 36 by 70 almost. See, some of these other paintings are beautiful, but you can't get close because of the glare. I always love seeing clothes, so that's fun. But this is a beauty. This is a real nice one. I'll go back in and show you her. Look at how all the dresses sort of blend together, and that's what we mean by solidifying a shape. Getting rid of all the small details, having the larger shape pulled together. Oh, and the sketchbook. They're very stylized. It's interesting how his watercolors and sketches and etchings look so different. I'm wondering if he was like really influenced by that Brazilian or those South American
Well,
artists.
this has such a Japanese influence.
What do you think, Japanese?
Flat, big patterns, almost like Van Gogh.
Okay, well, does it
flat
say anything over
patterns.
there about what he was inspired by?
I took pictures of those with everything.
Of course we don't read them.
These are very flat patterns and more just like
Mhm.
Van Gogh.
Yeah. Okay, but this is a fun room to see. So that's an etching plate. This copper plate is a copy. Oh, a copy of one that he used. And this is his the spotlight. Yeah, this painting is actually kind of dark in general. I mean, luckily they have the spotlights off, but yeah, this is a Lepage, Jules Bastien Lepage. Would you hold this for a sec? I bought a scarf from. I guess I am glad we came in, even with some of the frustration of the glare of the paintings. This is a Claude Monet, wow. Monet spent his childhood in Le Havre on the north coast of France. So this must be an early one. So Monet was born in 1840.
This actually reminds me of some of the contemporary artists that I see nowadays. This is John Duncan Ferguson. I don't know when this was done, but he was born in 1874. Doesn't it look just so contemporary? You see a lot of artists doing these colors now, and I mean, it is pretty exciting, I think. If it's done well, it's pretty fun. This definitely looks very kind of alla prima, very high key. This is Samuel John Peploe. This looks so contemporary. This is the artist we just saw that room of, James McBay. This is Vesey Owens. McBay knew of Vesey as she used to play in his brother-in-law's North Carolina house. Interesting. What a little tie-in. She's 7 years old. Here is another Claude Monet. Oh, this is a Fontaine Latour. Surprise, surprise. We had lunch at the museum and we got back to the hotel. Scott is reading the news probably. I'm watching Wimbledon, which is great because we're getting picked up. This is where you would eat breakfast. Kind of cute place. No, I love just being able to, we're being picked up in about an hour.